raise your hand, so let us see you. Hi, Maggie. She is preparing for the TOEFL exam currently, and it really drives her crazy. She complains every time when I see the TOEFL text paper. I feel both physically and mentally uncomfortable, because it made me realize I haven't qualified the language condition of the universities yet. Also, before this matter started, there were a lot of freshmen adding my WeChat. They worried a lot, because all of you guys know the A-level exams are all in English. So they concerned a lot. They said, what if I can't understand the questions? What if the textbooks seem confusing for me? So why do people become so anxious now? It's because we pay too much attention on our circle of concern. I'll explain that to you. 3 years ago, Stephen Covey coined the term circle of concern and circle of influence in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The circle of concern, as the name implies, is everything that you care about. Your study, COVID-19, gossips. In your circle of concern, there are some things that you cannot control. And there are some things that you can handle and change by your own. Such as your academic grades, your living habits, who you choose to be friends with. Those so many things are made out of your circle of influence. In fact, everyone has a circle of influence and circle of concern. However, the size of everyone's circle of influence is different. So I suggest all of you guys focus on your circle of influence. Here's the reason. First of all, it can help you find your own value. I know it's a little bit cliche, but believe me, it's true. Last week, my classmates and I gave a speech to the newcomers, and I received a lot of feedbacks from them later. They said, "Thank you so much, Coco. After listening to your speech, I started making plans for my future, for applying to universities. I have more confidence in my study." I'm very happy to hear that. I said, wow, that is fantastic. Because they made me feel that I'm a person of value. And the things I've done help the others practically. Last year, I set up a reading club. Every time we finished a chapter, we shared our point of view to each other. In the beginning, I was the main talker. Later, a few members joined our conversations. And then, even someone who had social phobia started expressing their opinions. Wow! Witnessing their changes has given me the motivation and idea of setting up other clubs, such as media club, public speech club, and something like that. More interestingly, Sunshine, one of my besties and one of the members of Reading Club, wanted to found her own club too. Unfortunately, her idea didn't realize what a pity. Second, it can be your leverage. When your circle of influence is small and tiny, it will be extremely difficult and challenging for you to succeed in doing something. Once I needed to organize an event of at least 10 people. So I sent DMs to everyone on my WeChat friend list. The result was that both of them rejected. I was very upset at that time. But now, I'm confident that I will no longer worry about organizing a 10-person event, because now my circle of influence has expanded greatly. In fact, all of us don't know the future will be better or worse. The reason why I call it leverage is because I sum it up from my past, from my experience. A few days ago, a girl sent me a DM. She only asked me one question. Are you going to give a speech on TEDx Day? After she got my answer, yes, she bought the ticket immediately. OMG. Can you imagine that? At that time, she didn't know what I'm gonna talk about today, nor my topic. It was impossible for me to imagine this 1 year ago. There is one person trusting me that I'm gonna learn something from Coco's speech. And then she paid the money without hesitation. This is the power of influence. Lastly then, you have no loss. You only benefit from it. Please don't take the influence at the stars in the skies, okay? At our age, we can start expanding our circle of influence. I've talked to some of my friends who also want to use media. They used to think, to make a video, I need to learn programming skills. I need to buy some advanced equipment. And I told them, no. The most difficult thing is start to do. So the only thing you need to do is step forward. Finally, what I want to say is that as long as you're living with this mindset of helping others practically, you are expanding your circle of influence. Thank you.